whispering in the trees. It's two sailors and they're on leave.
I have here, if you're watching on the old television camera, boy, I'm looking spiffy today. I have the black T-shirt turtleneck on. It's Commander George F. apparently misunderstood yesterday when he heard me say that numbers are flashing through my nines. And if you missed yesterday's program, I'm going to have to stick with these numbers for a while, and they're not for. I didn't mean to insinuate you should go out and buy lottery tickets, George. Is it George? Yeah. No, it's Officer George F. Or is it Officer George F? Fire. First name George, last name EFF, George F. Fire. Commander Officer George F. from Highland, I believe, went out and boxed and pulled some straight tickets on the numbers I read off yesterday. I don't know what they mean, but they came to me while I was in my sleeping trance, as if on a ticker tape, and they came across to me like this: 4541 ... 7227 ... 454, and they kept repeating 4541 ... 7227 ... and it went on over and over, just like it was on a big loop, going around and around and around in my mind. And I don't know exactly what that means, but Officer George F. went out and bought tickets, and now he didn't win. It could be the wrong day. I don't know wants what to change the world. What he wants to change it into is obvious to me. He supports the bums who are laying around in the park in New York City and other major cities all across the nation. It's going to get bigger, not because it's popular. It's going to get bigger because the unions are going to make sure that it gets bigger. Now, if the unions want to help these guys and the union guys are out there organizing these bums, why don't they give some of these bums a job? Hey, better yet, take them on down to the Army Recruitment Center where there's lots of opportunities to have, and hook them up with some genuine U.S. patriotic military service. We could accommodate every single one of these bums in one branch or another of the military. Could we not? Done deal. Over. Solved. Finished. We should, in fact, send the recruiters right out there. Do you really want to work? Put them on the camera. Put it to them in front of the entire world. You want to chant, the whole world's watching? The whole world's watching? Hey, let the whole world watch while you're being recruited by a branch of the good old USA military service. And see what you have to say. Let the sergeant in charge of recruiting strap a camera on the back of a private or a corporal, what have you, drag it around, and interview and film and record the responses of these bums who are laying around in the street, peeing in the park. Would you really like a job, young man, young lady? Because I have one for you right here in this brochure. See the world. We'll even give you a further college education on top of the one you have that's not working for you right now. See the world, what's left of it. And $25,000 in cash if you want. Well, paid out monthly. So if you really want a job, and you're not out here just whining and crying trying to score some weed or maybe a couple of babes, come on with me down to the recruiting center and let's sign the papers. You could be on a plane to San Diego in a couple hours with a new haircut. See how many of these bums can be recruited to do their share of patriotic military service.